Hey guys, my name is Weds, and today I'm going to show you the things you must do first before you start hard mode. First thing first, you need to activate the hard mode, and this can be done in many different ways, but it is a weird way the way things work in this game. But first thing you're going to do, just access the map however you can, and then down on the bottom right here where it says world difficulty, just click on that and then just change to hard mode. Like I said, there are different ways to do that, and then just apply. And then now go to one of the regions. So preferably go to Kingston, and then you're going to fast travel to an outpost. It doesn't matter which one, just fast travel there. And then as you can see right now on the right, it says difficulty change to hard. So now you are on hard mode. If you open the map, you can see all the missions are hard difficulty. They are level 100 enemies. In any case, so now that is done. So the first thing you need to do now is to upgrade your weapon. So whatever weapon you consider to be your best weapon, that's what you're gonna need to upgrade. So the best way to do that is to go do a mission. Whatever mission, you can decide to do it right here in Kingston, although you can do it in any of those missions right here in the first area of the game, but I would advise you to do it here. So I'm gonna go here and then just go to Stereoland, and then just go down here to this mission right here, the anticipated ambush point, and then just fast travel there, and then you're gonna find other people doing it, or you can do it yourself in private, and then just farm this mission until you get enough loot. So once you get enough loot, so you're gonna look for 3 different weapons. So it doesn't matter what weapon, just use those weapons to upgrade your weapon that you like. So all right, now that you farmed your favorite spot, the next thing you're gonna do is gonna upgrade those weapons with the loot that you found in the farm spot. So you would come here, so like for instance, you can see everything that you get here. You're gonna have a lot of weapons. That's basically, you only need 3, but you're gonna have a lot. Just choose your favorite weapon here that you're going to upgrade. So you're gonna come to this machine right here. You already know where it's at. Let me show you. It's right here. And you're gonna come here and just use the weapon level transmission, and then pick your weapon, and then pick the one that you want to destroy, and then upgrade all 3 weapons to level 100. Now that you have your weapons upgrade to level 100, just remember that the Descendant instructor gave you some subquests. All the subquests are here, and one of the subquests is to kill the Hangman on normal mode. Because you're gonna find the Hangman, I'm gonna show you the reason why you are using the toxic weapon. Hangman is very weak to toxic and also chill, but you want a toxic weapon. If you have a Descendant that is toxic like Freyna, good, but you don't need that. All you need is a weapon, a tamer, preferably with toxic. And then you need your resistance to be around this number. Therefore, you have to make sure your Descendant is ready. So I'm going to show you what I use for survivability. So first, make sure that you have this upgraded, and also make sure that you have this upgraded, not depend on your character. And then just make sure that you have enough defense. I use the spear and shield module, but you don't have to use that. You may not have it, but you're definitely going to have increased defense. Just use this. Don't listen to people that tell you that defense doesn't matter in this game. Everything matters. In any case, once you cover these bases for the survivability for the 3 modules I showed you, just use the rest of the slot to put whatever you want, whatever is going to make you happy. So you don't have to follow what I have here, but what I got here is very good, and I never die during the Hangman fight. Next, you're going to set up your reactors and your external component. So, depends on the character that you are using. You need to find yourself a level 100 reactor for that character. In my case, I am using Enzo, so materialize reactor is what I need to go after. So, you can do this for any Descendant. So, just go to the map, and then you see on the bottom where it says difficulty level rewards. Just click on that, and then you're gonna look for what's going on throughout this week. So every week they change what you can farm for. So you're going to come here and look for your Descendant type of reactor. So in my case, I'm going to say I'm going to look for general rounds. It doesn't have to be this way. And then I'm going to look for non-attribute because that's what my Descendant is. And then all of a sudden I see those 2 areas right here where I can go and farm for the reactor. It's going to be the best reactor that you can find for this Descendant. So I'm just going to do this, and it's going to show me the area, and I'm going to go in the area. I'm going to look at the mission. And then as you can see, it says materialized phase reactor, dimension, etc., etc. So I'm going to farm this mission right here until I get a good reactor. Again, it doesn't matter which Descendant you're going to use. Just make sure you find the type of Descendant that you are going to use, and then just use it right there. So these are the type of element all the Descendant use in this game. So you have electric for Bunny type, you have fire for Blair, you have toxic for Freyna, you have chill for Viesa, and you also have non-attribute for Descendant like Enzo and all the other ones. So you just got to make sure that you know which type of Descendant that you have, and then choose that here, and then you're going to farm the right reactor. Now, for the external components, this is what you're going to use to increase your survivability. So just make sure you have the right stats in the right amount, and you should be good to go. Like for instance, defense, anybody's talking about getting your defense as high as possible. You don't need to go crazy on this. Just make sure you have enough, especially for your character. For me, at 16,000 right here, I am good enough. I never fall down in those boss fights because I have enough to keep me alive, and also with my shield, I have enough to go and do the fight max XP. Just make sure you have enough to keep you alive, and you should be good to go. So, and the way you do that, not only that you already use the modules for your Descendant, but you're gonna look for stats on those. Like for instance, I had some more defense on this, has some max HP, and I also have some MP, and I also have the most important thing is the resistance. Remember, I showed you the Hangman is electric resistance. That's what you need to use. And it requires you to have 3,100, but I go ahead and have 3,200. That's more than enough. Just make sure you around that number, and you should be able to survive that boss. A lot of people go into that boss fight, don't do any research, and they keep falling down all the time. You have to pick them up. So do yourself a favor. You don't want to be that person. Just be ready and just make sure you get that resistance. You can find it in any of those components. Just make sure you find it right here. And then this is going to solve your problem to stay alive right here. So that's what you need to do. Now, once you are ready, you're satisfied with your stats, you're satisfied with the Descendant, you got a good build going on, you got your weapon set up with the right mods and all that stuff going on, then you are good to go to the map and go to the Void Intercept on normal difficulty. You don't have to change the difficulty level. All you gotta do, just come to this one, and then all the normal ones are gonna be available. And then you just go to the Hangman, and just remember, you can only do this in public matches. You will not be able to do this in private. So you're gonna go to public matchmaking, which makes it a little bit difficult because a lot of people don't know the mechanics. So do yourself a favor, just learn the mechanics of the Hangman before you actually go to the fight. Know how the fight goes. That way, when you are in there, you are not being an hindrance to your teammates. That's the best advice I can give you when it comes to this fight. It took me quite a while before I was able to find a team that actually know what they were doing and be able to beat this boss. And the best thing about this, once you kill the Hangman, you're gonna be able to get yourself a crystallization catalyst so you can reset your character like so. You go here, and then you're gonna have one of those for free, and then you can reset your character. Just add something in the modules, that way you can use less capacity for your modules. And on top of that, you're gonna have access to fight the hard bosses, and it's gonna start with this one, and then you can just keep going until you kill all of them. Without that, you will not have access to kill any of these bosses. You won't have access to them until you kill the Hangman, which is the reason why you have to make some preparation. In any case, this is all I have for you guys. Hopefully this is helpful. If this helps you in any way, please don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe. I will be most appreciative. See you guys in the next one.